I'm back, man. I took a little hiatus, had to get some things straight with my life. But I'm back, man. And a lot has happened since I've been gone. So let's talk about it, man. Cam, jump in the whip, bro. Take this ride with me, dog.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is
here! Man, we back with another one, bro. And a lot of things that transpired since I've been gone. And let's do some catching up. So today was the first day of training camp. And just some quick things that stood out to me was Cooper DeJean got some snaps as safety. That's I kind of like that, because if we could get somebody to hold that slot down, maybe Makuba get a crack at holding the slot down. Maybe we got a dynamic safety, even though I do like Reed Blankenship, but if Cooper in our base formation be dominant at safety, they make us a little better in the back end. Sidney Brown got some first team reps at nickel at safety. Makuba even got some first team snaps, and but Sidney Brown got most of them. Keely Ringo was the other starting corner, first team. Adoree Jackson got a few also, but Keely got most of the snaps. And Jahai Campbell got some snaps too. He's ahead of schedule, man. That's exciting for Eagles fans because they say he wasn't gonna be ready to like mid-August, end of August. Man, that boy on the field now. That's great news. Great news. So he got some snaps today, and they say he actually like disrupted Hurts a couple times, man. I like it. Show your first round skill. Man, Keely Ringo got beat twice today. He got beat over the top by Terrence Marshall. He got beat by Terrence Marshall over the top. AJ Brown beat him deep for a 20-yard pass, back shoulder, Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown. So Keely Ringo off to a rough start, but man, I mean that's AJ Brown, man, and Terrence Marshall ain't no slouch. That is a second round receiver out of LSU, and LSU is wide receiver U. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, I'm hearing good things about Jalen Hunt too, man. Today, Jordan Mailata said Jalen Hunt had some traits like Michael Parsons. He said it. And one thing I like about our team, our players, they don't blow smoke. So if they say something like that, they mean it, So that's a good thing. Man, we had full roster. Only person that wasn't there was the Kobe Dean. He the only person that wasn't there. But other than that, man, full 90-man roster, man, ready to go. See, we ain't got them problems like Dallas. Michael Parsons holding in. He there, but he ain't participating because he ain't get his contract yet. Terry McLaurin got put on the pup list, the holdout list, because he ain't making it. Because they don't want to pay him. So, man, we blessed as Eagles fans to have everybody there ready to go, ready to repeat. Well, I'm not gonna say repeat because Jordan Mailata and Jalen Hurts said shit, ain't no such thing as repeat. Everybody start over. Everybody you gotta prove yourself again. And I love it. I love the message. All right, let's get into the real topic of this video, man. Cam Newton. I never was against Cam. I wasn't the biggest Cam fan, but I also was like, I like his style and he cool. You know what I'm saying? I like his play style. He was cool. He was a cool player. But bro, you're a hater, bro. Cam Newton, you're a hater. And one thing about haters, they don't know they hating. A hater never knows they're hating. They really think they be telling the truth or speaking real. No, Cam Newton, I'm sorry, my brother, but you're a full-blown hater. And I'm about to break it down why I think you're a hater. All right. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, this is what he said.
It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback, but if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. When you have tight end skill set, you have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though that they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent. But boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still gonna win the way they win it. I understand that. Jalen Hurts does not have to play elite for the Philadelphia Eagles to win. He has to play good, but he doesn't have to play elite. We're not asking you to win the game. We're just asking you not to lose it. When you ask that question, are we winning because of you, solely because of you, or is it the resources around you? So game changer, game manager, those are the things that you have to ask yourself. And those are the metrics that I'm going off of. It's like, bro, even when the tush push, you got 5 people pushing you, bro. You got a solid group around you, dog. And the man who Jalen Hurts is, bro, I respect him. I take my hat off to him. But just because he's a great guy, that don't mean I can't critique his game.
And that don't make him a hater. So let me get that out of the way. His opinion don't make him a hater. We're going to get into why I think he's a hater. But let me break this video down first. When on earth did we start critiquing somebody about the team he have? It's a lot of super teams in the past that never won it. How about them early Colts teams with Peyton Manning, Dallas Clark, Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James, I think. Peyton Manning was stacked. They had a all-star team. He just couldn't get past Brady. How about the 18-1 Tom Brady led Patriots? That might be the best team I ever saw. They didn't get it done. They lost the last game of the year. Hold on. How about the recent Dallas Cowboys when they had Dak Prescott threw like 4,000 plus yards? Diggs had 10 plus interceptions. Zeke was a monster still. Michael Parsons was going crazy that year. And they lost in the first round to like a 7 seed Packers team. Like, bro, just because your team is stacked, don't guarantee you nothing in football, in NFL football, bro. Like, to act like winning a Super Bowl is like the easiest thing in the world, no matter who on your team. It's not easy, bro. Like, we all football fans, we all watch football, bro. And usually the team that you think is the best don't always win, bro. And then people use this word stacked a lot. Bro, they got a lot of stacked teams in the league. It's not just us. Right now, they just like last year, they had the Ravens ranked #1 as the best roster in the league. Yeah, and Lamar do get critiqued. But nobody kill him and call him, just say he's not elite because he ain't winning it. They still give Lamar his props and say he elite, top 3 quarterback in the league. Why Jalen don't get that respect? I don't get that. The Chiefs are stacked. Don't get it twisted. Andy Reid is the best coach and play caller in the game today. You know how many quarterbacks are killed for that? The stability, Spagnolia on the other side. You know how many people are killed for that formula every year? You think as good as Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, but as good as Patrick Mahomes is, you don't think his support system is the reason why he is great? You can't be great without the greatness of others, man. That's Nick Sirianni, and that's it. True. Like, stop acting like the Eagles just far ahead of everybody. If Eagles was so fucking far ahead of everybody, why nobody picked us to win the Super Bowl? I remember when the playoffs first started, especially you on Facebook, y'all picked the Packers, y'all picked the Lions. Some of y'all even picked the Commanders to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl. No, not too many people. If you wasn't an Eagles fan, you wasn't picking the Eagles to win, but we so stacked. I don't get that. Even when the Super Bowl was about to start, everybody said the Chiefs was going to win. Everybody. I should have pulled that graphic up. The using these excuses to hate on that man or to critique him or to say he's not elite. You know what? You don't even have to call him elite, but to say he's not top 10, bro, it's ridiculous, bro. That's the craziest shit I ever heard. That might be the first time I ever seen a Super Bowl winning quarterback, Super Bowl MVP winning quarterback be called like not elite or not top 10. Anyway, keep it coming because that's what he thrive off of. But this the part that make him a hater. This was said right after he won the Super Bowl. Listen.
Does this season or Super Bowl put Jalen Hurts in the elite QB group?
I think so. You know, as the discussions happen prior to the Super Bowl, you start to say like, yo, I don't know if this will or not. But when you see the times that he's played Patrick Mahomes, he's outplayed him every single time. Man, listen, I'm a real motherfucking nigga, bro. And I'm not too good to say that I fucked up and I made a mistake. I said something that say like, yo, how would the Philadelphia Eagles or Jalen Hurts fare if he was in the AFC? And boy, oh boy.
What's his record against the AFC, Cam?
Because every time he plays an AFC opponent, I think their record is like 14-1.
Oh, okay.
Like they strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? And I think Jalen is a person, bro, that we living in the world of showmen. We live in a world where people and they listen more to the squeaky wheel rather than the smooth wheel. Okay. If that makes sense. Like Jalen is like the smooth person. Like he ain't gonna, create controversy. And when he really makes his case of like, yo, who's been through more than me? I don't think nobody wants to see a Jalen Hurts or play against him. Yeah, and I've been extremely, analytical about who Jalen Hurts is. Calling him a game manager, calling him, a person is he top 10? He's a guy who plays within himself, and the way he plays is not what we're used to seeing. And I can relate to that. For so many times in my career, having 200 yards, 215 yards, to some, you're not going to lead the league in passing yards. Yeah. But I pick it up, too, by having 65 yards rushing. Those things don't show up in the stat line. Jalen Hurts he had a play when they was obviously up big, and he rushed for 17 yards. On paper, it was like, yo, that's a 17-yard scramble. But the timing of it was just like, that's a backbreaker. Oh, my God, man. Yeah. And there's so many times that it's like, yo, man, we got to stop this nigga, man. Yeah. But with Jalen Hurts, he presents a whole different element that you have to start really judging and saying like, yo, it doesn't matter how he's doing it. He's getting it done.
Yeah.
All right. What changed in 2 months? 3 months, whatever. But he made that video right after the Super Bowl. Then he said that goofy shit about he's not top 10. What changed? We ain't play no more football. What changed? If that's not a hater, he said that he's not top 10 right after he won the Super Bowl. If that's not a hater, bro, I don't know what a hater is then. We gotta start keeping it real about some of these dudes, bro. They crazy, bro. They crazy. They be on these drugs, bro. They forget what they be saying. Like, bro, like they gotta leave the drugs alone, bro. That's what it be. I'm telling you, you gotta leave the drugs alone. That shit messes with your brain and fry your brain, bro. You get to forgetting what you said and shit, and your jealousy come out, bro. That's pure jealousy, bro. And the thing that kills me about this dude is like, dude, Jalen is your type of quarterback, bro. If it's anybody that should be putting up, like taking up for him, bro, it's you. Like they already scrutinized the black quarterback, our guy's style of play. They did it to you your whole career, bro. You joined them critiquing him. Like, come on, bro. Like, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Then he said this.
These guys that I put on the list are all validated, and these guys that I put on the list are all valid.
Hold on, wait. This one.
Self though, Cam, you said Jalen Hurts was an elite quarterback. When
you asked me this question
right when he won the
whole
Super Bowl.
year ago.
It was right when he was around the Super Bowl time.
That was 2 years ago.
We ain't played no more games since.
No. Well, that was before I had to realize that, Peggy, you don't get he's not putting up elite numbers.
Okay.
Like, this is man, come on, bro.
All right. I'm just asking you a good question.
Come on, dog.
After the Super
I'm
Bowl,
saying,
you-
what changed your mind with the top
listen,
10?
bro, he threw for
29-03.
yes,
29-03.
elite numbers. You
18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Can you put him in the category, bro?
He's ranked 20th in the NFL in yards as a quarterback.
Come on, bro.
Passing
Those
yard.
aren't elite numbers.
All right, cool.
That doesn't mean he cannot play elite.
All right, cool. And what litmus test are you grading these
Performance. Individual performance.
individual performance, not team?
So 2 things. He don't even remember when he said that. It's called a hater. Second, it's amazing how a dual threat quarterback is leaving out Jalen Hurts rushing numbers. Think about that. He not one time brought up the man 700 rushing yards, 14 touchdowns. Not one time. A running quarterback didn't bring up a running quarterback's running stats on purpose. That's called hating, man. That's called hating. You saying whatever you have to say to fit your narrative. That's fake, bro. I can't. I never take up for that, man. And you gotta watch people that take up for Cam Newton. That's a real life bar. Anybody that validate that shit is a real life hater. And listen to this.
Validate.
So stop coming for me as if I don't know this game of football.
Now, let me ask you one question.
That's
If
the
you're going off this
contradiction.
list, you also got a Geno Smith or a Sam Darnold. Top number 4, number 5 for passing yards. What doesn't validate? I'm just going to ask. What doesn't validate?
We only got 10 people to put in the top 10, Peggy. Damn.
I'm just asking though. They
Like,
wouldn't
like,
even.
come
I'm just
on,
saying.
bro. Like, come on. Like, it's.
But they not the reason why their team win. That's what you're saying.
Geno Smith, you know what? Hell with Geno Smith. Sam Darnold had one of the best seasons this year. Last year, I mean. Statistically wise, Sam Darnold went off. Why he not top 10, bro? Stick to your format. If your format is about stats, Sam Darnold top 10. You know what I'm saying? So and you know what? I like the dude that he got on his podcast. He not a yes man. I liked it. He was embarrassing Cam. He was trying to embarrass him. You could tell old boy a Jalen Hurts fan because he was calling him out on his bullshit, and I like that. Whoever dude is, you want now. He a solid nigga. He was not agreeing with Cam. He was calling him out on his bullshit. I fucks with that, man. But man, look, bro. I say this to say, Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback. Wherever you want to play some cool. Rankings don't really mean nothing, man. It really don't. But sometimes we just got enough of the bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it's for for clicks, likes, comments. Okay, cool. But it comes a point where, bro, you gotta cut the bullshit out, Cam. Come on, bro. Like, and your jealousy is showing, bro. That man 26 years old, being in 2 Super Bowls, won one, outplayed the number 1 quarterback in the league twice on the biggest stage, bro. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta give it up, bro. It's okay to give somebody their flowers, bro. No matter if you accomplish the shit or not, bro. And I'm gonna leave you with this, bro. This is why Jalen Hurts is different from you, bro.
How do you rank amongst your peers at quarterback? Is that something you pay attention to? And does it matter to you when sometimes these lists have you maybe lower than?
I'm just focused on being the best that I can be.
So you don't pay attention to the list or anything like
Purely focused on being the best I can be.
Hamilton, nigga.
The champ is here!